Good day, everyone. You are welcome to this week's session of Virtual Preparatory Class of Christian Education Department of Nigeria Baptist Convention. I am Rhoda Yahaya, and I'll be taking your Sunday school for this week. Our topic this week is Hanna, a godly mother. And we're going to be learning from 1 Samuel 1, 9 to 20, 21 to 25. Our golden text is found in 1 Samuel 1:20. Imagine a festive family gathering where everyone is laughing, celebrating, and passing plates of food. But in the corner sits a woman whose plate remains untouched, her eyes red from weeping. For Hanna, the annual family pilgrimage to the sanctuary at Shiloh was not a time of joy, it was a season of deep torment. Her rival Peninnah had many children and used every opportunity to mock and provoke Hanna because of her barrenness. The pain was so intense that it stole Hannah's appetite and broke her heart. Hannah's story shows us that when life brings us to our knees with grief, a godly person doesn't turn away from God in anger. They pour their heart out to Him in prayer. Historical and theological background. In ancient Israeli culture, a woman's identity and social standing were heavily tied to motherhood. Barrenness was often wrongly viewed as a sign of divine disfavor, creating immense social embarrassment and psychological distress. Elkanah's household practiced polygamy, a family structure that frequently bred rivalry and domestic tension. Yet, within this broken system, the theological truth emerges that God has His own perfect timing for human history. Hannah's long season of waiting was not a punishment, but a preparation for the birth of Samuel, the prophet who would transition Israel from the chaotic era of the judges to a unified kingdom. The lesson explained. Number 1. Hannah's response to Peninnah's provocation. 1 Samuel 1, 9 to 18. Rather than returning insult for insult or allowing Peninnah's provocation to make her bitter toward her husband, Elkanah, Hannah took her grief directly to the tabernacle. Deeply stressed, she wept bitterly and prayed with such intensity that her lips moved without a sound. When Eli the priest mistakenly accused her of being drunk, she responded with remarkable humility and respect, explaining that she was simply pouring out her soul to the Lord. What are the key takeaways? Number 1, take grief to the altar. When people provoke you, talk to God about them instead of fighting back in your own strength. Number 2, humility under accusation. When misunderstood or wrongly accused, a gentle and respectful answer diffuses tension and reveals godly character. Are you letting your critics drive you into despair, or are they driving you to your knees? The second lesson, Hannah's relationship with God. 1 Samuel 1, 19 to 20. Hannah was a woman of deep faith and raw courage. She never allowed her challenges to affect her relationship with God. Rather than being distracted from God, she remained committed to serving Him. She continuously prayed to God and poured out her heart's desires unto Him with an act of humility. She made a solemn vow to the Lord, promising that if He would grant her a son, she would give him back to divine service for his entire life. God remembered her sincere, heartfelt cry. In due time, Hannah conceived and gave birth to a male child, naming him Samuel, because she had asked the Lord for him. For our takeaways, 1, God hears sincere prayers. No tear shed in faith is ignored by God. He hears the prayers poured out of a sincere heart. Number 2, faith in dark seasons. Even when solutions seem invisible and human resources fail, our focus must remain anchored on God's face, not our problems. Number 3, testimony of grace. Samuel's name stood as a lifelong walking reminder of God's absolute faithfulness to an answered prayer. The last lesson, Hannah fulfilled her vow to the Lord. 1 Samuel 1:21-25. Hannah made a vow to the Lord that if the Lord would give her a son, she would dedicate him to the Lord to serve him all the days of his life. God answered as she requested. Hannah fulfilled her vow by dedicating her son Samuel to the service of the Lord in the temple, demonstrating her faith and commitment to God by honoring the promise she made when she prayed for a child. She regarded her son as a gracious gift from God and expressed her willingness to dedicate him to the Lord voluntarily. What are the key takeaways? Number one, honesty in commitment. A vow is a commitment before the Lord. Fulfilling your promises completely is a defining mark of loyalty and appreciation. Two, godly stewardship. True godly character means recognizing that our blessings are gracious gifts from God to be dedicated to His service voluntarily. Are you as quick to execute your promises to God as you are to ask Him for help? It is far better not to vow at all than to make a vow and then fail to fulfill it. What we request in prayer must be returned in praise. The Lord bless you as you teach on Sunday, and may He fulfill the promises He has made to you as you wait on Him in faith. Thank you. I am Rhoda Yahaya. God bless you.